Okay, this episode of My Life in B Movies is about a movie called Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. So, as a young actor, when you audition for a movie like this, you just want to rack up credits. You just want to get in to movies so that you can fill up your resume. And I have no prejudice against B movies, bad movies. I love movies. I love making movies. I love being in movies. It's the best. So I'm open to everything. And so when I see Ghoulies 3, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And it was a really good script. It was basically Animal House meets Gremlins or Ghoulies. We go off to do this movie and we shot at both USC and UCLA because it's Ghoulies Go to College and we're all in a fraternity. And so we had a fraternity house full of these other actors. Well, the thing about doing these movies when you're young and you never know who is going to turn into someone famous. And this happened a lot with, of all things, Ghoulies 3. So, of course, the sorority guys, there was a guy in there who was playing the Asian sorority guy. Now, the Asian in this time period of movies was like Long Duck Dong.
What's happening, hot stuff?
And it was like a real jokey type of premise in all of the 80s movies. Very racist. And, it's like always for the comedic purposes of, oh, he's foreign. He doesn't speak, English. And so that's our character too, is this guy who has a very, like a pigeon sounding kind of accent. And the guy who was playing him was this really great actor, good looking guy. And we did this one shot where his stereo is destroyed by the Ghoulies. And he's supposed to come in and he's supposed to look at the stereo and go, oh my God, what have they done? What's happened? And he comes in and he does this performance where he goes in and he goes, oh no, Mr. Yamabachi, what have they done to you? Cut. And he turns to me and he goes, Patrick, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is horrible. This is racist. This is absolutely ridiculous. And me being of the 80s and like going, no, it's really funny. It was funny, but he's really frustrated because it's like obviously this racial stereotype. But the trick here is the guy was Jason Scott Lee, who like a couple of months later or a year later would be starring as Bruce Lee in the Bruce Lee story. He also starred as Mowgli in The Jungle Book, and he starred in Rapa Nui, and he was in the new Lilo and Stitch movie. He's had a great career. Another character from that movie was an extra. Just this young, tall kid who was always in the background. They dressed him up like a nerd, a classic nerd, and he was always there. But he was really good. He was really fun. And the other actors and I, who were being paid under a SAG contract, went to the producers and said, look, you got to give this guy a SAG contract because he's part of the group as much as any of us. He doesn't have any lines yet, but he's really good. And so they did what's called a Taft-Hartley. They added him, and it was his first job, so it got him his SAG card. And who was this guy? Who is this kid? His name is Matthew Lillard, and he ended up in Scream. And he's just this really great actor who is a really cool guy. He played Shaggy in Scooby-Doo movies. He is just a really cool guy. So both of these guys came out of this experience with, Ghoulies 3. So as far as like on the list of the B movies that I've talked about, yeah, this is an absolute watch it. It's a good, fun movie. But yeah, Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College, definitely the best of the Ghoulies movies. My opinion, but also, yeah, it's true. So yeah, Ghoulies 3, thumbs up.
Thumbs up from me. Same here. We'll see you at the movies.